And Harry and Meghan's Hollywood dreams are tonight hanging by a thread as one of America's most influential celebrity agents became the latest big name to slam the Sussexes. After the humiliating loss of their $20 million Spotify contract, a host of famous faces have hit out at the toxic couple. The latest, talent agency boss Jeremy Zimmer, who's represented Mariah Carey and Paris Hilton and Lizzo, he told advertisers at the Cannes Lion Festival last week, turns out Meghan Markle was not a great audio talent or necessarily any kind of talent. Just because you're famous doesn't make you great at something. So what do you think about this one? As one of Hollywood's most powerful celebrity agents launches a brutal takedown in Cannes, is he right that Meghan lacks talent? Dan at gbnews.com voted our poll at gbnews on Twitter. And to debate this now, I'm joined by the socialite, royal insider, Lady Victoria Hervey, and the social commentator, a defender of Harry and Meghan, Amy Anzel. So look, Lady V, you know exactly how the US talent industry works. Meghan's side could say, this Zimmer is just jealous because he runs UTA, United Talent Agency, and she's signed to the big rival. Yeah. But actually, doesn't he have a point? Because she's had 3 years to show that she's got the talent to launch a successful podcast or TV show or series or charity project. And actually, she's done nothing. So where is the talent? I tend to agree with him, Lady V.
I sort of agree with him. I think with her, it's just like a lot of talk. It's a lot of press coverage about their next project, what they're going to do. And then it just kind of fizzles out.
So she's got a talent for being a victim.
Well, that is part of it, but it's like this thing of like they're so busy and they're doing this project and this project, but they never really happen, do they? And you know,
do you think she's got any talents?
I don't really see much talent there. Do you? I mean, I never heard of her before she dated Prince Harry, and I don't think most people did. I mean, that show was not like a huge sort of international iconic show. It was, you know, obviously some people watched it, but I don't know anyone that watched that show.
Yeah, I mean, she was on Suits. I saw a couple of episodes of it.
Was it
sort
good?
of played herself. I mean, it's sort of an average, like, series. It's not a Mad Men. It's not a Breaking Bad.
And the thing is now, with her being Meghan Markle and so known as this persona, I think it'll be really hard for her to step into a role and play an acting role.
The royal drama never ends. And this time, it's a fiery face-off between Lady Victoria Hervey and actress Amy Anzel. Both strong women with strong opinions, clashing over one of the most divisive figures of our time, Meghan Markle. But beneath the heated debate, one thing became painfully clear. Meghan's once glamorous image is cracking, and her supposed talent may not be enough to save it. Lady Victoria Hervey didn't hold back. She said it straight. Meghan Markle is not a great talent. Brutal but honest. Hervey argued that Meghan's fame didn't come from skill or artistry, but from manipulation, from playing the game and playing people. Meanwhile, Amy Anzel jumped in to defend Meghan, insisting she's misunderstood, and that the press has unfairly torn her apart. But Hervey fired back, saying Meghan knew exactly what she was doing when she entered the royal world. And honestly, you could feel the tension through the screen. Two worlds colliding, one defending image, the other defending truth. Let's face it, Meghan's acting career was solid but not spectacular. Suits gave her exposure, but she never broke into A-list status. And now, even her royal connections haven't turned her into the global humanitarian superstar she once promised to be.
Amy, really simple question. You know, is this guy being unfair? Does Meghan Markle have talent?
Well, first of all, it's an extremely bad taste for an agent to speak publicly negatively about your own talent or someone else's talent. It's just wrong.
Well, it's unprecedented, isn't it? This doesn't really happen.
It was wrong, period. Whether it was a dig at Ari Emanuel, I don't know, but he shouldn't have done that in the first place.
But is it true?
Absolutely not. I think Meghan is extremely talented. First of all, as an actress in LA, it's hard to book one show, let alone several jobs.
So she got
Suits. You know it's tough.
Yeah, no, it is.
It is tough. It's really tough. She got
Suits was a big break.
Yes. She's not a Nepo baby. She simply auditioned, got the job, and that's impressive in
so
itself.
you say talent for being an actor. The issue is she said that she's turned her back on acting for good. She doesn't want to do that now.
But
so what's her talent outside of acting?
Listen, I also see her as a businesswoman, as an entrepreneur. Before she came...
She's made a lot of money now.
A lot of money. I mean, it's pretty incredible. As a fellow businesswoman, I actually really respect her. I mean, just the TIG blog alone was making $80K a year. That's nothing to sneeze at. But ultimately,
Lady V, that's
she's
a fair point, isn't it? Has she not shown that she has a talent to swindle people out of their millions?
I say she's a good networker.
Entrepreneurial
a networker is a great...
Networker, gold digger.
I wouldn't say gold digger, but networker for sure. That is a talent.
Lady Victoria went further, saying Meghan built her brand not on merit but on controversy. And that's the real problem. Because when the headlines fade, what's left? Is there substance beyond the spotlight? Hervey called it a performative life, a constant need for validation through media and status. A harsh take, but one that echoes what royal insiders have whispered for years. This debate exposed something deeper: Meghan's ongoing identity crisis. Is she a royal, a celebrity, or a social activist? Because at times it feels like she's trying to be all three and succeeding at none.
She's good at deceiving people.
I wouldn't say deceiving people.
I mean, what do you make of this, Bill Simmons, who runs podcasts at Spotify, describing her as a grifter, which effectively means that you're some sort of small-scale swindler?
Well, ultimately, I think they made a massive mistake by agreeing to the deal. So maybe he's embarrassed and he's trying to push the blame on Harry and Meghan when ultimately it was their fault for making the deal in the first place.
You say you're a businesswoman.
Yeah.
They had a contract with Spotify. They did not fulfill their contractual obligations.
And the business pivoted. They said, OK, it hasn't been a great idea business-wise. We're going to part ways, and that was very smart. But listen, Meghan and Harry have a $100 million deal with Netflix, so they're going to go where the money is.
But it's all numbers. Like, I don't believe they're ever going to get paid that much.
No, because to get that amount of money, they actually have to fulfil the contract.
Exactly, and they have to do, like, with Netflix, they have to do so many, different shows with them.
It's a 5-year deal.
I mean, maybe I'm being slightly facetious, but I guess she does have a genuine talent of selling out her own... Well, no, I was going to say of selling out her own family members.
Yeah, and her family. I mean...
Because really, that's how she's made the money. Can we just be honest about it? She's made the money for Netflix because she was prepared to sell out the royal family and her own family.
Yeah, and that's why, as much as Harry complains, he still wanted his children to be prince and princess, because he realises that without that, they'll have nothing. They won't be able to do what they're doing,
Hervey argued Meghan's post-royal ventures, from Spotify to Netflix, show the cracks in her empire. Cancelled contracts, underwhelming reception, and endless PR spin. That's not progress, that's survival mode. Even Amy Anzel, while defending Meghan's ambition, admitted she hasn't lived up to the hype. And that's the truth many don't want to admit. Meghan's brand runs on drama, not delivery. Public sentiment is shifting. Once hailed as a modern feminist royal, Meghan is now seen as divisive, someone who weaponizes personal pain for public sympathy.
Beautiful woman, though.
Stunning. I just think she knows exactly what she's doing. She's networking all over the place.
No,
Contacts make contracts, as they say. And I think she's great at it. And a lot of people can learn from her skill set, actually. I think she's doing a great job networking, getting around.
You're joking.
I think she's doing a great job,
Amy, no, sorry. I've got to pull you up on that. I actually think Meghan is such a bad role model. What on earth can young people learn from her? What? Learn from her that if you chuck all of your blood relatives under the bus, if you screw over an entire country, if you lie about racism claims, that you can succeed?
I mean, how is she a role model?
I think, well, listen, I think there's lots of other things that women can look up to in Meghan Markle. Look what she's made. Listen, a lot of people want to climb that ladder socioeconomically, and she's done a great job of it. She's gotten everything she wanted. She probably said, I want to marry Prince Harry. I want to make several million. I want to live in a mansion in Montecito. And there she is, fulfilling. She's probably read a lot of self-help books and gotten to where she wanted to go. And that is what a lot of people want to do. And also, nowadays, there's so much to be said for content creation. She had 3 million followers
but
on
she hasn't
Instagram.
done it.
But maybe she
hasn't.
She will.
Content created.
Listen,
I think she's going to have to go back to doing that.
think she will. And Ari
Emanuel, she's not gonna have a TV career,
who is one of the biggest agents in Hollywood, they call him a Hollywood mogul.
Yeah.
He signed her. He's not going to make a stupid decision and sign her for no reason.
Lady, you say she's going to have to go back to being an influencer.
And she probably plans to.
I think she's going to go back to being an influencer.
Great idea.
Because there's not going to be any roles for her. She's not going to... you know...
I don't think he signed her for her acting ability, actually. He signed her for brand partnerships and also for TV and production deals, not for acting.
The problem is with brands, though, because of the backlash that they get, it's going to be super dangerous for brands to get attached to them.
Hervey made a cutting point. If Meghan truly wanted privacy, she wouldn't keep selling her story. That statement hit like a thunderbolt. Because it's not just about privacy, it's about control. Meghan controls her narrative, until it backfires. Meanwhile, Harry seems caught in the middle. Trapped between loyalty and regret, between his wife's ambitions and his own fading royal identity. This fiery exchange between Hervey and Anzel wasn't just gossip. It was a reflection of how polarizing the Sussexes have become. You either defend them with passion or criticize them with precision. There's no middle ground.
Ultimately, he wouldn't have signed her if he didn't see massive dollar figures.
But
so
that's
I think
what Spotify and Netflix saw, right? So,
but he signed her after.
I mean, I think there could be
sour.
something short term. I just don't see longevity in it. I just, you know.
I think he does. He's not a stupid man. He's a good businessman, a billionaire.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely was. I don't know anymore, but you know, even with Netflix, I think it will keep going for a few years and then they'll just burn out. And I think
there's so many more deals to come, guaranteed.
Lady Victoria represents the aristocratic eye roll, the insiders who've seen Meghan's act before. Amy represents the empathetic audience, those who see Meghan as a woman crushed by monarchy and media. But neither side can deny this. The Meghan Markle experiment is failing. Every new project, every PR stunt, every leak, it's all noise. The sparkle has dulled. The Hollywood dream, once golden, now looks tired. So, is Lady Victoria Hervey right? Is Meghan Markle really not a great talent? Or is she simply a woman fighting to stay relevant in a world that's moved on? Because whether you love her or loathe her, one thing is undeniable. Meghan has mastered the art of staying talked about. But being talked about isn't the same as being respected. What do you think? Has Meghan's star faded for good? Or is there still a comeback waiting in the wings? Drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to subscribe for more fearless royal commentary.